Brew, escorted by his mother Marcia and his aunts Violet, Sorette, and Arlene. Isaac Pete, escorted by his mother Nicole and his niece London. And Isaiah Pate is escorted by his nana Stephanie and his sister Stacia. Captain Matt Gill, escorted by his parents Holly and Rob and his brothers Jack and Colin. Gustini, escorted by his parents Linda and Dean and his sister Emma. Kyle Brower, escorted by his grandparents Marilyn and Frank and his sister Gabriella. Alex Cerullo. Alex Cerullo, escorted by his parents Kristen and Joseph and his brother Luke. Matt James, escorted by his parents Cynthia and Doug and his brother Kyle. Isaiah Gilbert, escorted by his mother Yannick and brother Revelino. Captain Gabe Pena Bach, escorted by his parents Vita and Javier and his sister Amelia. Congratulations to our football seniors. And now on to our cheerleading squad. Captain Natalie Abbott is walking with her mom and stepdad, Steph and Grady, and her dad, Steve. Gianna Benarama is walking with her mom and stepdad, Erica and Chris, and her siblings, Luke, Troy, and Caleb. Captain McKenna Callahan is walking with her mom, Joey, and her dad, Mick. Captain Ryan Douglas is walking with her mom and dad, Lori and Dave, and her brother, Tyler. Casey Gardner is walking with her parents, Kim and Sean. Jordan McElroy is walking with her mom, Erin, her dad, Kevin, and her brother, Colton. Captain Zoe Resigliano is walking with her parents, Anna and Dave, and her brother, Dominic. Nina Robinson is walking with her mom, Pam, her dad, Mike, and her brother, Michael, and his girlfriend, Annalise. Daniela Santoro is walking with her parents Tiffany and Sean and her grandmother Linda. Sienna Seitz is walking with her parents Paula and Fred and her siblings Genevieve and Freddie. Natalie St. John is walking with her parents Lori and Doug and her brothers Noah and Colin. Kristen Valletto is walking with her mom and dad, Nicole and Anthony. Sophia Warney is walking with her parents, Rob and Tracy. And Kira Watson is walking with her parents, Janine and Mark. Congratulations to all of our seniors. Good luck on your future endeavors. And once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. $14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Re-elect Hamilton Councilman Carabelli, Ty, and Whalen. Hamilton Councilman Anthony Carabelli, Rick Ty, and Chuddy Whalen are proven leaders who have kept Hamilton moving forward. They work hard to keep Hamilton affordable and are fighting to ensure we have clean drinking water. They have advocated for good projects like bringing CHOP to Hamilton. On November 4th, let's re-elect Hamilton Councilman Carabelli, Ty, and Whalen. The preceding message paid for by Hamilton Township Democratic Committee.
It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Steinert High School, it's senior day, and boy do we got a big game for you here today, as Steinert High School is having their best football season possibly in the last 10 years, and they look to continue that this year against the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs here live this morning on the WBCB Sports Network. Good morning, everybody. My name is Ryan Baxter. Joining me for color commentary is two-time Hall of Famer, noted public figure, and a man who could say the alphabet backwards, and if you don't believe him, he's going to do it right now, Rich Fisher.
Z, that's where you lose me.
Well, Fish, as previously stated, this game is huge implications here in Mercer County. Steinert's having a great year, Hopewell having another fantastic season, and the winner of this game has a lot of implications on it later on for the season.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a huge game, not just for the Capital Division title, but to gain valuable points in the United Power rankings that determine the state playoff seedings. Hopewell slipped to 8th place in South Jersey Group 3 last week, one spot behind Ewing after their loss to Burlington Township, and Steinert is 11th in South Jersey Group 4. They're a point behind Middletown North and 2 points ahead of Middletown South. And a win today could mean a really good boost for either team. Beyond that, we're looking at a game between the potential Capital Division champion. Whoever wins this game will claim at least a share of the title with one game remaining. And then Hopewell will play a rejuvenated Hightstown. and Steinert takes on a Nottingham team that's always a game that's a war. So there's really a lot at stake, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Hopewell, they hung tough against Township last week, but then turnovers doomed the Bulldogs in the second half. Now, that was a physical game that left Hopewell bumped and bruised afterward, where Steinert had a bye, which, gave the Spartans a great opportunity to heal up. On the other hand, if you're Steinert, you're hoping that it doesn't slow your momentum. The Spartans have won 5 straight, and they're 5-1 for the first time since 2017. That's also the last time Steinert won 5 straight games, and they're looking to go 6-1 for the first time since their memorable 2011 campaign when they reached the Central Jersey Group 3 finals. But Steinert knows they have a massive challenge standing in the way of all these good things. Hopewell's only 2 losses have come to Township and Montgomery. They have a combined 13-2 record this year. Grayson Vlasic has grown more and more comfortable as a first-year starting quarterback. But a key to the Bulldogs, Ryan, and I'm sure you know this, is they have to reestablish this running game behind Ethan Valenza. After rushing for 464 yards in his first 2 games, Valenza's been held to under 60 yards in 3 of the last 4 contests, and he had a season-low 32 last week against a strong, fast Township defense. And Vlasic had his toughest outing, throwing for just 95 yards and being intercepted twice. Steinert's defense, led by junior linebacker Dom DeFrancis, has been really good against the run this year. They've allowed only 100 yards rushing twice. Now, the threat of Valenza is still there, but Vlasic may be leaned on a bit more today against the Spartan defense. It also has a pretty fair secondary. Safety Mekhi Blackstone returned from injury and made his presence felt his first game back against Notre Dame. So his presence makes the Spartans that much better. But look, when it comes to Steinert, the first guy who comes to mind is Isaac Pate. He's a diminutive running back, but you never know what to watch him run. He's rushed for over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns this season. His low game was 123 yards on opening day, and he's run for 411 in Steinert's last 2 games. Hopewell got a pretty good tune-up facing Pate when they got against Township's Aiden Binns, who rushed for 120 last week. And I'll tell you what, you look at this schedule for Hopewell, it has been murderous the last 3 weeks. Between Seneca, Burlington Township, and Steinert, the opponent's record is 18-3. So if the Bulldogs come up with a win today, getting through that gauntlet at 2-1 is a pretty good accomplishment. Now, for the Spartans, they have to be able to handle the big game pressure that comes with this one. This is the biggest game this group has been in since they've gotten to high school. And the Bulldog seniors, they have a lot of experience in games like this. I mean, there's just so much to look forward to in this one. And like I'm sure like me, you can't wait to see this one play out.
I can't wait at all, Fish. Today's game is brought to you by the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, the New Jersey Education Association, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Democratic Corporation, Saul Funeral Homes, I did that already, I'm sorry, the Trentonian, Hamilton Township Division of Health.
What's that?
The Hyundai of Trenton, the Italian People's Bakery, Chris Auto Body, and Haldeman Ford. It looks like Steinert is going to be receiving the ball here to start this game. Fish, like you said, I'm excited for this one. It's going to be 2 presumably potent running offenses. We talked about Isaac Pate, and Valencia is able to get it going, but they really, really need to get it going early. And we're going to honor America real quick, and we're going to step aside for that. We'll be right back for opening kickoff here on the WBCB Sports Network. back live at Spartan Field at Steinert High School. America was just honored by the Spartan Marching Band with percussion taught by the incomparable Bruce Schroeder. We're getting ready for both teams to take the field here.
Justin Johnson, umpire is Paul Palombi. Our head linesman is Martin Sumner.
Again, Hopewell Township has had a really tough schedule coming into this game, as Fish alluded to. The last game against Burlington Township was a loss, and they came away with a tough win over Seneca. Steinert ain't no slouches either, though. This Steinert football team looks like something that could be special. They do have a chance to be one of the first special Spartan teams in a pretty long time here for the Spartans. When you talk about the Spartans, you're usually talking about their softball program, soccer, or baseball, but they're starting to add football back to that, and that's got to be nice for the Township to hear.
Yeah, I mean, Thaddeus Richards has done a great job with this program, and on the other side, you have Dave Caldwell, who's proven to be just an outstanding head coach. Only coach in this, short kick.
Short kickoff there, and the fair catch called for immediately.
Come on, boys, let's go!
And Steinert starting out with some really good field position with this game.
Let's go through the officials here. Referee Justin Johnson, umpire Paul Palombi, head linesman Martin Sumners, line judge Jerry Thomas, field judge Tyron Walker, side judge Thomas Giroux, and the clock operator, the legendary Ronald Hearn.
Legendary Ron Hearn with a legendary crew out there on the field. Let's hope for a nice, clean game here.
Yeah.
John Lagorda under center. Pate right next to him. Isaac Pate, that is. Movement here by the Spartan offense. Matt James down to the bottom of your screen. First play of the game is to Pate, and he rushes forward, and he's still going. Gets about 5 yards there, does Isaac Pate. And that's a typical Isaac Pate run.
Absolutely. And I got to tell you, I mean, I haven't seen much of the state. I've only seen Mercer County, but I have to imagine pound for pound, and I'm not talking about overall, but pound for pound, Isaac Pate has to be one of the top runners in the state. I mean, he is not big, but he is strong.
This time a pitch play to Pate, and he's got the first down, and he's got a little bit more. Isaac Pate tripped up at the end of the play there. It's a good tackle. I believe that's Jude Berman on the tackle, saving what could have been a touchdown with Pate's speed.
Jude Berman, the do-it-all man for Hopewell Valley. He's having a great season.
I remember we did a game at Hopewell Valley, their Montgomery game, and he had a one-handed interception to start the game and then had a pick six.
Yep, pick six. Didn't he return a kickoff for a touchdown in that game?
Yeah, he did. He was all over the 12th man club that week. Lagorda again. This is Isaac Pate to the outside. They've lived on that outside so far. Another positive gain there. That one only about 3 or 4 yards, though.
Well, you get 3 or 4 yards every carry, you're going to get a lot of first downs. Yeah, you got 3 on that one.
3 yards for Isaac Pate. Getting the play call from the sideline over here.
And watch out for Lagorda, too. Lagorda can run. They'll call some of those quarterback draws that he's very good at.
It's Pate and DeFrancis in the backfield. Going to Pate, though, and he cuts through the middle. I think he's a little short of the first down there, but that's another 5-6 yards there, and they got a third and very manageable.
Yep, up to the 36, 3rd and 2.
Brings up a 3rd down and 2 for the Spartans.
Well, Pate's got all 30 yards on this drive so far. You got to figure Hopewell's keying on him, too.
Lagorda takes the snap. Who else but Isaac Pate falls forward after getting met at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think he's short.
You would be correct, Fish. The chain gang isn't moving, and it's a 4th and very, very short.
Let's see. They stopped the clock.
No, they're going to say he got it.
Okay.
Isaac Pate was met in the backfield by a swarm of Bulldogs, a pack of Bulldogs, if you will, and he falls forward, that strong runner that he is, and he falls forward just enough for the first.
I mean, he's strong, he's quick, he hasn't, I was talking to his mom, he hasn't gotten a lot of interest yet. He's gotten a couple schools from Pennsylvania. I got to think his size scares some of these schools away, but I mean, I don't know. If I'm a school, I might take a shot at him if I'm a D3 program or maybe even a D2.
Yeah, they always look at the guys who are under like 5'8", 5'9", and think that for some reason they wouldn't be able to play at the next level, but they always get reminded of guys like Darren Sproles,
right,
who was a great player in Philadelphia, New Orleans, San Diego. Even somebody maybe even like Maurice Jones-Drew. You think there's a lot of small, diminutive guys out there who have made their names in the NFL and college football, and I agree with you. I think Isaac would be a great college runner the way he runs here.
No, it looks like he's all right. They got him out to the right,
empty
lined up
backfield.
as a receiver. Yeah, empty backfield. This could be no. Here comes Pate.
Jet sweep, but this one's kept by LaGuardia, and he's gonna get around 5 on the QB keeper there. Fake jet sweep, read option look there, and the sophomore's got 5 yards on his first carry.
I'll tell you what. They don't run. They pick their spots when to run that play, and I think they do it just enough and not too much, because it always keeps teams off balance. They always get something out of it.
Not really known for throwing the ball is this Spartan offense, but that doesn't mean LaGuardia can't spin it. He's got around 500 passing yards on the year.
Yeah, he got his first 2 TD passes a couple weeks ago against Notre Dame.
Handoff to Pate yet again, moving and jostling all around. He was wrapped up but spun out of it, and he's got enough to make it yet another 3rd and manageable.
Now, that's a perfect illustration of Isaac Pate. I mean, they had him stopped. He just kept moving his legs. He doesn't go down easily.
There was a long 4 yards there for Pate, but it's 3rd and 3. But yeah, like you were saying, we saw those 2 touchdown passes against Notre Dame. I was doing camera work for that game, and we saw that tipped pass that ended up being a touchdown reception.
Yeah, you got a break on that one.
Typically they call it the luck of the Irish, but it was the luck of the Spartans. That one Pate again, this time to the other side, and he tries to run through about 2 or 3 Bulldogs. He's brought down by Andrew Ellis.
Yeah, they went the opposite way that time. They've been going right all game. They went to the left, and good job by Hopewell to string that out. And now you got a 4th and 2, and this is first big play of the game coming up right now for both teams.
The Spartans looking to continue this slow, methodical drive that they've been on. Just under 7 minutes to go now. 5 minutes gone in the first. It's been all Spartans.
Well, that's because they're the only team that's had the ball so far.
Yeah, pretty much. Getting the play call, making sure everything's under control is LaGuardia, but we're going to get a timeout here.
Timeout. Spartan.
Yeah, this is too big of a play to mess up. I mean, I know it's early, but you certainly don't want to, when you put together a drive like this, you want to come away with something.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of the greater Hamilton Township is Saw Funeral Home. Saw Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at sawfuneralhomes.com. That's sawfuneralhomes.com. Saw Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it. We've moved to a single back look now here. That's Pate behind LaGuardia. 4th and short, they toss it to Pate, and he's got the first down and more. Isaac Pate cuts to the left, and he's gonna score. Isaac Pate starts out Spartan Senior Day with a touchdown.
What a great run. Pate got through for about 4 or 5 yards, And then he put on a great cut, a great move to deke out the last defender that had a shot at him. And from there, he just took it in. And Steiner, there was a late block there by Mekhi Blackstone, and the guy was turning a little bit, and it's fortunate that Blackstone didn't get hit for a block in the back, but it was all good, all clean, and great start for Steinert.
This is Matt James for the PAT, and that one's good. 7-0 start for the Spartans. A touchdown by who else but Isaac Pate. He's been the man for the Spartans so far since he's been on the football team pretty much. He's consistent year after year, 1,000-yard runner. And Fish, I'm partial to agree with you. Isaac Pate might be one of the best pound-for-pound runners in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying he's the best runner in New Jersey or one of the best runners in New Jersey. I've seen hardly any, but outside of Mercer. But I mean, for his build and his size, I don't know if there's another guy around his size that can do what he can do. I mean, there might be somebody out there, I don't know, but he sure is fun to watch.
An unbelievable motor and an unbelievable drive to be successful. Isaac Pate rarely gets tackled in the backfield. He rarely gets brought down for a loss, and first contact is usually just a brush off. You usually got to bring 3 or 4 other guys to bring him down. Matt James ready to boot this.
Special teams, you got to watch. I tell you what, special teams is going to make a difference in this game too. Matt James is a weapon as a kicker and a punter, and Jude Berman is a weapon as a kickoff returner and punt returner. So, and it looks like they're keeping it away from Berman there.
That's Luke Lebson on the catch there and fair catch. But yeah, Fish, honestly, I think you're right. The special teams, you don't really see it all that often in a high school level where special teams play is at an all-time high. But both of these teams have a very, very unique and very well-coached special teams.
Yeah, Matt James has been really having a good year. Not only is he special teams, he plays in the secondary. He's a receiver. I mean, he caught a TD pass against Notre Dame a couple weeks ago. Back as a free safety.
Valenza, he doesn't get much there as a really good Steinert defensive line holds him to barely anything, 1 yard.
Yeah, I mean, what seems to be going on here?
Apparently the scoreboard's not working. It says 0-0 on the scoreboard, but it is 7-0 Spartans.
Yeah, we got it. We got the score.
Back to Valenza. That one gets a few more yards than the last. Looks like
that's good for Hopewell. They need to establish him in the running game big time.
About 7 yards there for Valenza. Big, strong, powerful back. Like size-wise, the complete opposite of Isaac Pate. Valenza is a massive runner in that backfield.
Only a junior, too.
So the Bulldogs have at least 1 more year of this. And Grayson Vlasic ready for the snap. Motion men, 2 of them. And right back to Valenza. He's got the first down, and he's dragging some Spartans with him before he goes down. Brings it to about the 50. Wait, no, that wasn't Valenza. That was Luke Hemmer.
Yeah, that was number 11, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah. Luke Hemmer on the carry. Excuse me. Either way, he carried a bunch of Spartans with him. Luke Hemmer gets the first down and almost flips the field here. We're at midfield. Vlasic takes the snap right back to Hemmer. Tries to burst through the Spartan line, and he does because he's still powering through for about 7 yards there, but we do got a flag.
Let's see. You're thinking a hold, but you never know.
Like
could be a face mask in there.
Possibly. It was thrown in the middle of that pile.
Right.
So.
Where'd they mark it at? 43.
A personal foul on the Spartans.
Okay.
Penalty is a personal foul against the Spartans.
So they're going to call it a first down and tag on a bunch of yards to it. I guess it might have been a spot foul in that pile. Looked like they said somebody got hit in the face there. Not necessarily a face mask, but almost like maybe like a slap or a punch in the pile.
Well, that's a huge play for Hopewell because they go from the 50 to the 28.
Bulldogs looking to capitalize on now fantastic field position. Now Valenza from the backfield, and he was hit almost as soon as he got through the line, but he's able to get a couple more yards out of that, about 6, I believe.
Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs.
I'm going to say 5. He's at the 23.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, both of these offensive lines, got to give them credit. They're doing the job to start this game.
Indeed they are. Valenza following those blocks. He's got a first down, and Hopewell is threatening even more here.
Yeah, he just ducked behind a wall of about 3 blockers ahead of him, and they just plowed guys out of the way.
A typically stubborn Steinert defensive line that doesn't let much through. Valenza busts to the outside. Can't break that tackle, though. Almost a touchdown-saving tackle there. That was number 5, Quinyon Simmons on the tackle.
Second down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
And able to get that quick ankle tackle on Valenza. Not enough to get the first down either.
Nope.
Second and 4. Right back to Valenza, and he's brought down immediately. Met in the backfield by Yomel Parway.
Oh, Caparway, yeah. That's the D1 recruit for Steinert. Big man in there.
When your car takes a loss, take it to Chris Auto Body on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills for a complete auto body repair.
Looks like he lost a yard there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is where real estate gets harder to get.
And then right back to Valenza, and they're going to bring him down, but I did see a flag get thrown.
Fourth down. Bulldogs.
There was some laundry on the field there, so we'll see what
See
happens.
the call here.
And holding on the Bulldogs. So back that play up a little bit.
Yeah, and Steinert gives it a repeat third down, but now a little deeper.
It becomes 3rd and 14. Two men in the backfield next to Vlasic, and it goes to Valenza, who goes to the outside. He's got the first, and he's got a touchdown.
Well, so much for that penalty back derailing him.
Not at all. Ethan Valenza cuts through the Steinert defense, and they are a PAT away from equalizing this game early.
Well, we certainly have gotten off to a grinded-out running start here. Both teams with outstanding ground games. Not a pass has been thrown yet, and we have 2 touchdowns up on the board.
Almost blocked there, but Josh Reinhardt, the kicker, able to get it up and in, but we do have a flag.
There's a flag on play.
The sideline violation, I believe, here on the Spartans, as Coach Thaddeus Richards wants to have a conversation with the officials here, but they're not making their way over to him. Well, nevertheless, count the PAT. We got a tie game here at Spartan Field. Well, Fish, you said it best. Both of these run games here needed to be established immediately, and they've done that in abundance.
They sure have. I mean, you know, and every there has not been. I think there's been one negative play, and it was like a -1 yard, and you know, and it's got to be a relief for Hopewell fans to see Valenza back doing what he does so well.
And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian.
So we got just under 2 minutes left, and each team has only had the ball once.
Another little short kick here and fair caught again.
That's all we're seeing here.
They must be aware, like you said, of how special these special teams are. Whether you want to talk about the return game of the Bulldogs or you want to talk about just the kicking game itself of the Spartans.
Spartan 31-yard line. First down and 10 for the Spartans.
Spartans starting with good field position yet again. Looks like the ball's at the 31-yard line here. It was all on the ground, all Isaac Pate last time.
Yep. Steinert last possession, 9 plays that lasted 5 minutes and 32 seconds. And Hopewell, 9 plays too. And that lasted.
I think we got some movement here on the line. And it is a false start. So we'll back them up 5 here.
Hopewell's drive was nearly 5 minutes in length, so.
Both teams having a controlled, slow, methodical approach to this offense so far. Motion man. LaGuardia takes the snap right to Pate, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. But he does get a couple of yards there, about 2 or 3. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, but almost there.
No, now you got 2nd and long. I think we may see our first pass of the game.
2nd down and long.
John LaGuardia, will we see him uncork it on this play here? Makai Blackstone down at the bottom of your screen here. Nico Feniello next to him. Feniello, the motion man. And a pin pull toss there. This one to Pate, who gets to the original line of scrimmage. Still tough to bring down, he is, but that's only enough for about a 3rd and 8, I want to say. Maybe a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, let's see where they mark it. They're putting it at the 34.
That's
okay, so 7, so 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Spartans. Still haven't seen a passing play here.
And if you're Hopewell, be on the lookout for LaGuardia running the ball.
He's run the ball once today, and he got 5 yards. Takes the snap, and just like you said, LaGuardia, he takes it, and he loses it. They're going to say he fumbles it. And they're unable to recover the fumble. But that was Luke Hemmer in the backfield driving LaGuardia to the ground, forcing the ball out. Almost a terrible turn of events for the Spartans.
Yeah, fortunately for Steinert, because only Hopewell was around that ball. Steinert was fortunate. I mean, fortunate, a relative term, but, you know, that's a 17-yard loss. And if the ball hadn't gone out of bounds, Hopewell would be in really good shape right now.
Matt James to boot this one away to Jude Berman just beyond the 50.
Yep. And that is trouble.
It's a good snap and a good kick. Their bounces right in front of a Spartan there. That's Quinion Simmons, and he's going to down it. Well, that was the best case scenario right there if you were the Spartans.
Yeah, for sure.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The Division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the Division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. Visit their website at hamiltonnj.com/health. And a fumble there, and just picked up and tossed away by Vlasic.
That was great awareness by Vlasic. Oh, wait a minute. Are they going to hit him for grounding?
They might. We got 3 separate flags on the field here. The awareness from Grayson Vlasic to get rid of that ball,
yeah,
outstanding.
but if that's grounding, I thought, okay, it is. I thought if you're out of the box, I guess it's not. That's not the rule in high school if you're out of the.
Well, I think they called there was an ineligible man down the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there it is.
Ineligible receiver down the field. So no grounding there for Grayson Vlasic. Just a heads-up, great play by the senior quarterback. Almost a terrible turn of events for the Bulldogs, just like deja vu almost.
Okay, so they get a 5-yard penalty. First and 15, minus 6.
Motion man, and we got a flag. And Vlasic not happy with Ben Franco right there. He was motioning for him to go across, and then the flag was thrown. Vlasic went to go talk to him and gave him a big old smack across the helmet. Shotgun look. This one handed off to Valenza. He gets a couple of yards there, but not enough to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That was 1st and 20. Let's call that second down and about 14.
Who carried that? I'm sorry.
That was Valenza on the carry. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here. It's been a running game to say the least, but we got a tie ball game, 7-7 going to the second quarter. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 5-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without.
Back live for the beginning of the second quarter. We flipped sides of the field here. Vlasic in the backfield with Valenza. That's Kyle Yadamich on the bottom of your screen there. Next to him, Mike Whitlock.
Watch Whitlock, he's dangerous.
Speaking of, then tries to juke around a couple of defenders there. He's originally tripped up there by Isaiah Pate, the other of the Pate brothers there, making his name known on defense.
Yeah, that's his gig. He'll get some offensive plays, but he's mostly a very good cornerback.
And now we got a 3rd and long here. The one pass play that we've seen attempted almost ended terribly for the Spartans. We haven't seen the Bulldogs uncork one yet. Well, we just did, actually.
Well, we just did.
Excuse me, I take that
yard.
back. And they hand it off to Valenza, who tries to cut to the outside. He gets to the original line of scrimmage, and he doesn't get enough for a first down, but that was a very impressive run, and we got some extracurriculars as a flag is thrown there on the sideline.
Yeah, I thought Valenza was going to get that corner and get around, but Quinion Simmons did a good job of staying with them and holding them up until reinforcements could come in.
There is a flag there on the sidelines. There might have been some pushing afterwards. And it's a personal foul against the Spartans, so it's a first down.
That is Steinert's second personal foul of this game. I'll tell you, you got to stay cool in these games. These games just mean too much to give away 3 yards like that.
The cheerleaders are coming around for donations for Joey's.
And I'll tell you what, Hopewell did have a really good first drive, but just like that first drive, they're held into Steinert territory even more with a penalty. Handoff again back to Valenza, tries to go right up the middle, but he is stuffed.
I mean, that Steinert they had him stopped. They forced the punt. And then after the play, he got that going on, and that's just that's going to be brought up by the coaches, I'm sure.
Kaparwe was the one in the backfield on that last play, just wrapping up Valenza before he was able to break through into the second level. Right back to him. The hot hand goes right back up the middle, and that's almost enough to get the first down. Then I call it 3rd and 2. No huddle look here. The Bulldogs are moving it. And right back to Valenza, and he's got the first, and he's wrapped up by 2 or 3 Spartans before he's able to break through there. Valenza starting to heat up here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's a race to who gets to 100 yards first, Valenza or Pate.
Still staying in the no huddle look, and right back to Ethan Valenza. Runs into his own man, spins through a tackle, runs through another, and he's finally brought down. It's only a 4 or 5 yard carry, but the amount of people who had to try to bring him down, you would have thought it was a 40-yard carry.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you make something out of nothing.
And Valenza's going to get a much-needed break here. He runs to the sidelines. Usually when he comes out, it's Luke Hemmer that comes into the backfield for him, and I believe that's the case here. Hemmer got that sack and fumble, and the ball goes right to the big man, and he's brought down quick. It was Dom DeFrancis on the tackle. And staying in a no-huddle type look here. An official timeout. Not sure what happened here, but they're sending a Bulldog off the field. That's Scott Mangan, number 55. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it was an official timeout, and now he has been replaced by Stephen Bates. The last thing the Bulldogs need is anything to kill the momentum they've built on this drive.
Yeah, you got that right.
Ball goes right back to Hemmer. He tries to run through, and he's brought down. Jeff DeBrew was the first one to him, and he held him there until another group of Spartans got there. And that's second and possibly about 8. There's only 2 yards there that Hemmer got. Whitlock getting a breather. Matt Rich comes into the game. Matt Rich at the bottom of your screen there, number 4. At the top, Kyle Yadamic. This one right back to Hemmer. He's met immediately by a defensive lineman, and he's running through them all. Luke Hemmer, touchdown Bulldogs.
Wow, that is going to be one of the most amazing runs you see this year. He dragged that pile about 5 yards into the end zone. Nobody could bring him down. That was just amazing.
Fish, I don't know if I've ever seen a play like that. He was immediately met into the backfield, brushed off that one, and then, like you said, just dragged the rest of the defense into the end zone with him. How strong is Luke Hemmer?
How strong, and what kind of determination. My goodness. That was unbelievable.
And that's now 14-7 now. The Bulldogs take the lead emphatically.
Yep.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Alden Avenue, Ewing Township. Hyundai Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, Elantras, all priced for immediate sale. No one has the selection or the special pricing that the Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars. If you are ever thinking of a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now is the time to buy a Hyundai of Trenton. 1655 North Alden Avenue, Ewing Township. Remember, over 1,400 tariff-free cars for you to test drive right now.
Let's go, boys.
Another squib short kick almost bounces over the head there of the Spartan return man, number 13, Ben Nitty.
Well, you talk about a really impressive scoring drive, but Steinert is going to look back on that personal foul penalty when they had him stopped on third down. And that could loom large in this game.
LaGuardia leads the Spartans back out there, and they're looking to respond. LaGuardia takes the snap, and he fakes it to Pate. He's going to keep it, and he's wrapped up almost instantaneously. Met first by Ethan Barker, and then the rest of the Bulldogs defense wrapped him around. It's second down.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might have to do a little something more here besides Pate. They're starting to key in on him big time.
You know, I'm one for a quick little play action. And this one to Isaac Pate, and he breaks through, and he's got a first down. And the only thing preventing a touchdown for Isaac Pate was the turf.
Well, he did get stopped. Somebody got a hand on him there, but 15-yard gain. That's why Thaddeus Richards is down there and I'm up here. I'm calling for something else, and he just picks up 15 more.
Well, Fish, sometimes when you're just that good of a runner, you can just get it as much as you want, and you're just going to get all the plays that you want and all the yards that you can ask for. LaGuardia keeps that one, and he's met immediately yet again. This time by Jagger Tracy Enderly. And, oh, no, someone's down there for the Spartans.
Oh, boy.
And doesn't look like he's in a considerable amount of pain.
That is,
I think it's one of the linemen.
Chris McLaughlin taking a look at him.
We're going to step aside here while they check on him. 14-7 Hopewell on the WBCB Sports Network.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Getting helped off the field here, number 58, Isaiah Gilbert here, a senior offensive lineman on the Spartan team. That's heartbreaking to see there.
Yeah, he has been a key figure for Steinert up front there, too. You really hate to see that. Been with this program throughout.
Snap to LaGuardia going to the outside. Pate hurdles a man, but did he lose the ball?
Fumble, yeah.
Now Pate did lose the ball. They're not signaling yet whether he was down.
Yeah, they're not. The refs aren't.
Pate with the carry. third down.
Okay, they're going to say he was down. So almost another fumble almost went terribly there for the Spartans. But they're going to say Pate was down, and it's just going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. Dom DeFrancis in the backfield with Pate and LaGorda. Right back to Pate, and a shoestring tackle. The only thing preventing him from turning that corner. Ben Franco able to get his hand on him.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to hit him hard. Sometimes you just got to get him at the right spot.
And that is a 3 and out for a Spartan team that desperately needed to respond after a play like that.
Yeah, Hopewell's defense starting to figure some things out here. Now James, his last punt went 42 yards with a generous roll. There's another boomer.
That's a great punt there, received by Jude Berman. Makes one man miss, but he can't make the others. He's making it hard to go. Jude Berman. He didn't really get any positive yards on that play, but he made the entire Spartan return team have to bring him down.
It was fun to watch. He was a lot like Hemmer on that touchdown run. He was just not going to stop moving those legs.
I'm not sure.
He did pick up a couple yards.
You got like, what, 2 yards on that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who the strength coach is over at Hopewell Valley, but you are doing a fantastic job, whoever you may be.
So you got it at the 17, so
Get that ball back.
good punt by James.
That was a great punt.
Not put it in the end zone and get him behind the 20 at least.
Vlasic to Valenza. He breaks through, goes over a man and front flips. I don't know if he front flipped enough for a first, but he's going to be close. Yes, it is a first down.
I wonder if that was his gymnastics training coming into play there.
Thankfully, it didn't land right on his head. He was able to turn through it and roll. First down as the Bulldogs offense stays hot through their run game, whether it's Valenza or Hemmer with the ball in their hand.
They have just grinded it out.
Cuts through the middle is Valenza again, and he's brought down before the first down this time. Initially met by Matt Gill. That's going to be 2nd and, I think, 1.
I tell you, Valenza went against some really good defenses the last 2 weeks. But this Steinert defense is no slouch, and he is really, really doing a great job today, as is that offensive line.
And Valenza got enough for the first down. They push him back. But he got through the line and put his shoulder immediately into the chest of Dom DeFrancis, and that was enough to get him the first down. Now, Valenza, he's got a really quick burst of speed, too. Like, he's a strong runner, but when he gets going, he turns that up to a notch. It's hard to catch him.
Well, that put him right at 100 yards here in the first half.
And continuing his 100-yard day, Ethan Valenza. We got a flag in the backfield. It is enough for a first down, but let's see what we got here. And another flag is thrown. One in the pile, one in the backfield. So let's see here.
Now we got a hold on Hopewell.
And then a personal foul. This one on Hopewell.
Foul on Hopewell.
That's the first personal foul that we've seen go on Hopewell today. The last 2 have been on the Spartans.
Yeah.
And that just might stall a really, really hot Bulldogs offense.
Yeah, they'll take the Steinert will take the personal foul. Oh, it's both, because the holding and then the personal foul was a dead ball.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So that makes it a 1st and 35 here for the Bulldogs. The ball is back here on, what, is that the 15-yard line?
15, 16, about the 16-yard line.
The original line of scrimmage is the 41.
Wow. Maybe that is a 15.
Valenza gets to the sideline and gets about 6 yards there.
Wow, that is, and just like Steinert with that personal foul, Hopewell committing that, boy, you just can't. You got to keep your cool. And a nice 8-yard pickup for Valenza there.
Making it as easy as he can because 35 yards to go.
2nd and 27, yeah. I don't know how easy it is, but I guess it beats 2nd and 29.
That one to Valenza, and he's not going to be able to turn a corner that time. Instantly, as soon as he turned, the senior Gabe Penabach in the backfield got him down. And now it's 3rd and 30.
Whew.
Now in a situation like this, do you just air it out? Do you go for a screenplay, or do you just go to your hot hand in Valenza and see how much you can get?
I'd go the latter. I mean, or maybe a short pass to just try to get yourself some better field position to punt it. I don't know. We'll see what old Mr. Caldwell has up his sleeve here. Maybe they're going to air it out.
Drop it back.
Screen.
It's a
There
screen, and it's over the head of Valenza. It was intended to go to Valenza.
Yeah, it really didn't go to anybody. They're kind of lucky that nobody from Steinert was around.
And a late flag, I believe. It's over on the sideline there by the markers.
50-yard line on the track at this time.
Something against Steinert.
No,
Wait, that?
It's an ineligible receiver downfield.
Oh, okay.
So I guess on that, yeah, screenplays are tough because the linemen, they do have to get out of the backfield and go block, and they do pass the line of scrimmage.
Right.
That's a tough one.
Right.
Well, either way, Hemmer now in the back to punt this one away.
They're not going for it on 4th and 30?
Nah, as close as they are.
Come on, Dave. Where's your sense of adventure?
And he boots that one far. Feniello has to go back to the 30, and it takes a nice little friendly roll.
You talk about flipping the field.
Luke Hemmer is strong. Like, that was Luke Hemmer on the punt, and that is a strong kid.
Yeah.
We saw that touchdown run, and he's got it in the legs. He doesn't skip leg day either.
Nope.
So Nico Feniello started that play on the original first down marker for the Bulldogs offense, and the ball ended up back there on the 25. What a boot.
Oh, my God.
The 26, excuse me. What a boot.
Let's see. That was 29. And that's a 53-yard punt.
Wow.
And we said special teams is big.
Indeed we did.
And that flipped the field in a big way there.
And flags, but I think I know what this one is. I think there was some Carter Horvath there. Oh, they're going to say a false start.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
I thought I saw Carter Horvath jump. I didn't see a lot. I saw motion then. I didn't see any too much movement.
Yeah, you weren't looking hard enough.
I guess not. Well, there is good news here for the Spartans. Isaiah Gilbert is back in the game.
That is good news. Happy to see that. Not just for Steiner, but for the players.
Oh, yeah, of course.
For the player.
And a fake-off triple reverse here. This one, too. Isaiah Pate gets back to the original line of scrimmage and gets it 4 or 5 yards after that. That's 2nd and about 5 or 4 here. Oh, there is a flag. Never mind.
Yeah. With all that, with all that motion and misdirection, I could see how maybe that could be a. Let's see what happens here.
I think that's one that the players may have designed. On the Spartans, it's another personal foul.
Holy cow.
They're going to say it's a helmet-to-helmet contact. You don't see that too much on an offensive player.
Nope.
Either way, that backs up Steinert even more. And we were joking about the 1st and 35 that Hopewell had to deal with, but it's first and a long way to go here now.
Yeah, first and 25 at the 11. It was half the distance penalty.
LaGuardia takes the ball, and he gives it to Pate, who gets a lot of those yards back. Isaiah Pate gets back to the middle of the field, gets the first down, and there's a flag again thrown here.
That's got to, I got to think that's a face mask because he threw it right as Pate was coming down. I got to guess that they grabbed him by the face mask.
And Isaac Pate immediately gets the first down and then some for the Spartans offense. And Fish, you are correct. Face mask on Hopewell. So you can tack on a 15 more yards to the end of that run. Isaac Pate himself just flipped the field for the Spartans.
What a run, too. What a run. Just sort of squirming and squirming through people, breaking some tackles. Oh, man. And then the penalty on top of it.
Exactly what the Spartans offense needed. DeFrancis in the backfield with Pate and LaGuardia. LaGuardia keeps it, and he takes a shot deep. Unable to come away with it. Intended receiver was Matt James, and that was great coverage there by Ryan Lawn.
Was it right? I thought it was 16. That was 15?
I believe that is 15 out there on the field, yes. If I'm wrong, I'm staring him down, so I'll find out shortly whenever he turns this way.
That's right. You stare him down, buddy.
Yeah, my vision ain't that good. I missed the false start. It is 15. Okay, can't confirm. Ryan Lawn on the coverage. Good first name, that guy.
That's why you like that.
And another flag here before a play is even called here. Sideline violation. This one on the Bulldogs.
Okay. So right now, Isaac Pate has 122 yards, and Evan Valenza has 105. What a battle. The game within the game.
Second down, handoff to Pate.
No, that fooled nobody.
One of the first times he's gotten no gain today, and that's third down for the Spartans offense.
Yeah, they faked the handoff, but Hopewell didn't go for it.
Only 2 passes we've seen thrown by the Spartan offense, I believe.
No, none.
No, but they had that attempt.
Oh,
just
the
then.
one, yeah, yeah, the one. Well, yeah, the one they just had.
I think we've only seen 3 on the game from both sides.
Yeah, Hopewell's thrown it twice, and Steinert's thrown it once.
3 receivers at the bottom of your screen here. It's Feniello, James, and Isaiah Pate. Dropping back and looking, he finds Feniello, who's got the first down. Nico Feniello.
And he alertly got out of bounds as well because we're down to 43 seconds on the clock. 11-yard pickup for Steinert.
And a heads-up pickup for Feniello, like Fish just said, getting out of bounds and stopping the clock, not having to burn a timeout here. They do have 2 left. Now Steinert did start this game with the ball. Hopewell gets it coming out of the second half.
Right.
And coming into the second half, you'll hear from the mayor of Hamilton Township as they'll tell you about some of the special dogs we have at the shelter as Isaiah Pate runs. Isaac Pate, gets his second touchdown of the game and ties it back up for the Spartans.
I'll tell you what, you give that kid an inch, he'll take a mile. Just give him one crack, and all of a sudden he just exploded. He just went from first gear to fourth gear right when he got through that hole. And Hopewell could only kind of wave at him as he went by. Oh, my goodness.
Of Matt James, PAT away from tying this game up. Snap's good.
Snap.
And it's blocked.
Blocked by the post. Isn't that Reinhardt that blocked it?
No, that's Carter Horvath.
Oh, Carter Horvath,
number
that's
54 on the block, and that keeps Hopewell at a 1-point lead here with 36 seconds left in the first half.
That could be big. That could be big. The way this game is going. It was a high snap to begin with, so they had to bring it. The holder had to bring it down, and that gave Horvath a little bit of time to get in there and get up.
It's an unbelievable effort there from the Hopewell Valley special teams. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for their finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or fair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936.
Let's go!
Matt James, we haven't seen any long kickoffs yet today, and we still haven't. Fair catch caught at the 35-yard line there.
First down and 10.
Luke Lebson caught it and then went to a knee to ensure it. Does Hopewell take a shot here to try to get more on the board here, or do you think they just try to slowly run this one out and get to where they need to be?
I think they're going to run it out. Like you said, they get the kickoff in the second half. They're already up a point. Don't do anything crazy that might result in a turnover to give Steinert the ball here with a chance to do something.
Shotgun look here for the Bulldogs. Vlasic, QB keeper.
Oh.
And he's got a first down as he's cutting and weaving his way through the middle of that Spartan defense. And he's got a first down for the Bulldogs, and they may now have a chance to go try something.
Ask me again what I think they should do.
Hey, Fish, what do you think they're going to do now?
I think now maybe you dig into your bag of tricks here.
And now here's the thing. Hopewell is a very shifty offense. They got a lot of guys who we've seen it a couple of times. They're really hard to bring down.
Oh, Vlasic's a very good runner.
And then whether you want to talk about the tandem backfield of Valenza and Hemmer, or Jude Berman out wide, or a couple more of that great receiving core that they have over there, whether it's Helmrich or Whitlock, those shifty guys, they could do something here. They really could surprise the Spartans.
Well, you got, 29 seconds is that? I mean.
And all 3 timeouts. Well, after this one, I think 2.
Yeah.
2 timeouts left.
I mean, yeah, now all of a sudden with that run, that just sort of changes the dynamic here. Now you're at midfield, and you definitely have a shot at doing something. Steinert's got to play deep.
And Vlasic drops back, looking over the middle. He's got Hemmer! And what a defensive play there. Makai Blackstone knocks it out of Hemmer's hands.
Well, and now you see why not having Blackstone for a few games. Well, it didn't cost Steinert because they won the games he was out, but he is just a good defensive back. Perfect hit there to break that play up.
It was a good ball from Vlasic, maybe a little high. Hemmer had to leap up and grab it. But again, Makai Blackstone knocks it out of Hemmer's, I assume, sure hands otherwise.
Yeah.
Little press coverage here. Berman burned his man there, but he goes underneath here, does Vlasic. That was to
Whitlock.
Mike Whitlock right there.
That's a great play right there. Just a short little pass. You pick up pretty good yards, and I mean, you get it a little closer. You give Reinhardt a shot.
Yeah, I just saw the press coverage immediately there, and Berman quickly got through him, but short little underneath pass, like you said, to possibly set up their kicker.
Yeah.
Smart offense as it's been for the Bulldogs the past few years we've seen. They've been effective and intelligent with it. Vlasic takes it, and he's got I think he may be a little short of the first down here. But we do get another timeout here.
Yeah, we'll get a timeout.
It is going to be short of the first down here, and
Timeout, Bulldogs.
we'll see what type of formation the Bulldogs come out here with 7 seconds to go in the first half. Chris Autobody hopes you are enjoying today's game. Chris Autobody is 20 short minutes from Hamilton Township in Fairless Hills. Chris Autobody is family owned and operated by Hamiltonians and have been in business for over 60 years. They handle all auto body repairs and work with all insurance companies. Free estimates, complete auto body repairs, lifetime warranties, auto glass replacement, detailing, paintless dent repair, even on-site car rental. Hand off your auto body and repair work to the team that handles everything, including pickup and delivery. Chris Autobody with 3 locations, Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills and also in Lambertville and New Hope.
Look at, you talk about good possession football. Hopewell has 11 first downs in this half. Steinert has 8.
Wow. And we're going to get another timeout here, this one for the Spartans.
Yeah.
So, as you were saying, Fish, it's been a really good game of possession here.
Yeah. I mean, mistakes have been, these are the games that you just could not make mistakes. And some really costly penalties on both sides. Steinert with a personal foul that gave gave Hopewell a first down after they stopped them on third down, and then Hopewell with a hold topped by a personal foul, 25 yards in penalties, and that set up Steinert for a score. And these are just things that you cannot do in a game of this magnitude.
Another thing that you cannot do is forget to read about this in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. If you miss any of this action on WBCB, for your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County. Vlasic drops back and finds Berman. Quick little out route, and he steps out of bounds immediately with 2 seconds to go. And here comes the field goal unit.
What a great job by Hopewell to just take what they were given. I mean, obviously Steinert didn't want to get beat over the top for a touchdown, so they were going to play a little soft, and Hopewell took exact advantage of that to work this into a field goal. Well, we'll see if it's field goal range.
Josh Reinhardt lines up, and it looks like Steinert will ice the kicker. Thaddeus Richards is icing Josh Reinhardt here. 2 seconds to go in the first half. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business.
Well, this will be a 39-yard attempt.
And it's up, and it's good.
Perfect. Right through.
Josh Reinhardt from 39 yards out gives Hopewell a 4-point lead going into a very, very competitive second half.
Well, you talk about a great way to end the half. I mean, you just give up a touchdown. You're getting the ball, at your own 35 with just over 30 seconds to go. And that initial run, I think, by Grayson Vlasic, that set it all in motion. Because I have to think Hopewell, if they got maybe a yard or, lost a yard, they might just say, all right, let's just run it out. But that set the tone. He picked up 13 yards, and then some nice short passing by Hopewell. And just a great, they did everything that they needed to do to get that within Reinhardt's range, and a good way to end the half. Kind of a smackdown to Steinert a little bit. They didn't give up a touchdown, but they gave up 3.
And stay tuned here, folks, as we got a message from the mayor of Hamilton. We got a performance from the Steinert Band and some more senior day activities, including the band and color guard, here live on the WBCB Sports Network.
And we got a lot to talk about at halftime, too.
Yes, we do.
Major happenings. We got last night's scores, but there's a major happening, major news story that occurred that's unfortunate for Mercer County football, and we'll get to that, too, as well at halftime.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Hello, my name's Jeff Martin. I'm the proud mayor of Hamilton Township. I'm here today at halftime to talk to you about our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and how we need your help to clear the shelter. Right now, we have dogs, we have cats, but we are over our capacity at the shelter, and we need your help to help these animals find their forever home and join a loving family. There are a variety of ways that you can help. Obviously, the biggest is adopting. So whether you're looking for a big or small dog, a young or old cat, we likely have what would fit you and your family's needs at our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. If you can't adopt right now, maybe you can consider fostering. Fostering is a great opportunity to help an animal get out of the shelter, to start to get accustomed to living with a family, and I promise you, you're going to fall in love with it. But if you don't eventually adopt, it puts that animal in a great position to be adopted by somebody else. If you can't adopt and you can't foster, look to volunteer. So many of these animals just need some love and attention, and to know that they are loved so they can have success at their next forever home. We have information at our website if you want to adopt, if you want to foster, if you want to volunteer. Google Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and it'll be one of the first things that pops up. If you want to go and talk to somebody in person, our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue, located right next to our Department of Public Works. If you want to talk to somebody in person, you can call 609-890-3550. So remember, adopt, foster, volunteer, and if none of those are good for you, we know time is valuable, even just donating money, which allows us to buy maybe some extra toys to get the animals having some fun while they're in the shelter. Donating food or blankets, any number of things that can be donated. We have the list again on our website. So again, we need your help to help the animals. And I know you've got it in you. I know you have a warm heart for our animals here at the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. So I hope either can adopt, foster, volunteer, or donate. You take some time and help us out to help these animals out. I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope to see you around soon. And thank you for your help.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit
Michael Wemmer, escorted by his mom Lauren and his sisters Lily and Maddie.
And a congratulations to all the graduating seniors. And as they're setting up for their performance, Rich Fisher has some stats for you guys.
Yeah, we'll run through these first half stats. We'll run through the stats. We'll come back and show the band's performance, and then we'll come back with last night's scores and 12th Man TD Club Players of the Week. Okay, rushing for Hopewell, Ethan Valenzik, 18 carries, 105 yards and a touchdown. Luke Hemmer, 5 carries, 44 yards and a well-earned TD. And Grayson Vlasic, 2 carries for 20 yards. Passing, Vlasic is 3 for 5 for 21 yards. Mike Whitlock, 2 catches, 15 yards. Jude Berman, a catch for 6 yards. Overall, Hopewell, 25 carries for 169 yards, 3 for 5 for 21 yards. They've had 30 plays, 190 yards, 11 first downs for the Bulldogs, 1 punt for 53 yards, and 4 penalties for 45 yards. For the Spartans, Isaac Pate, 17 carries for 149 yards and 2 touchdowns. John Lagorda, 2 carries for minus 13 yards. And that's it for the rushing. Lagorda, 1 for 2 for 11 yards. That completion went to Nico Feniella. Steinert, 19 carries for 146 yards. 1 for 2 passing for 11 yards, 21 total plays for 157 yards. First downs for Steiner, 8, 2 punts for a 40-point average, 5 penalties for 50 yards. We'll run through the scoring real quick. Steiner took a 7-0 lead on Isaac Pate's 26-yard run and Matt James' kick. Hopewell came right back. Ethan Valenza, an 18-yard run, and Reinhardt kick, 7-7. Then in the second quarter, Hemmer scored on a 12-yard run, and Josh Reinhardt with the extra point, making it 14-7. And then a late drive within 35 seconds. Hopewell got with, after that, Pate with a 27-yard run. The kick was blocked. That made it 14-13. And then as time ran out, Reinhardt with a 39-yard field goal to make it 17-13. And with that, we invite you to enjoy the melodic sounds of the Steinert Marching Band.
Live from Spartan Field, we'll be back with some more after the band with percussion taught by the incomparable Bruce Schroeder and the rest of the Steinert Spartan Marching Band.
Re-elect Hamilton Councilman Carabelli, Ty, and Whalen. Hamilton Councilman Anthony Carabelli, Rick Ty, and Chuddy Whalen are proven leaders who have kept Hamilton moving forward. They work hard to keep Hamilton affordable and are fighting to ensure we have clean drinking water. They have advocated for good projects like bringing CHOP to Hamilton. On November 4th, let's re-elect Hamilton Councilman Carabelli, Ty, and Whalen. The preceding message paid for by Hamilton Township Democratic Committee.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. we're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Lopez, Max Shearer, and Rachel Zoda. Part 3 will feature Evelyn Hansen on keyboard. Drum majors, Madalena Gatti and Juliana Scartocci. Is the band ready? And now, Hamilton's finest, the Steinert High School Marching Unit.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome. What a beautiful day for the championship game between your very own Steinert Spartans and the formidable U.S. Bandits. You are in for quite a treat today as these 2 powerhouse teams prepare to battle it out on the field. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon of thrilling competition and incredible music.
Yeah, when are you going to join us? No, that's never.
At this time, we ask that everyone please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Play ball. And now let's welcome to the field your Steinert Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the U.S. Bandits. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Please stand up, stretch, and sing along with our rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. The Spartans have done it. They've snatched victory from the jaws of defeat and are your champions in absolute dramatic fashion. I can't believe what I just saw. What a finish!
Let's get ready for the second half of Spartan football as the marching unit plays fight ball. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, the Steinert marching unit thanks you for being a wonderful audience.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Re-elect Hamilton Councilman Carabelli, Ty, and Whalen. Hamilton Councilman Anthony Carabelli, Rick Ty, and Chuddy Whalen are proven leaders who have kept Hamilton moving forward. They work hard to keep Hamilton affordable and are fighting to ensure we have clean drinking water. They have advocated for good projects like bringing CHOP to Hamilton. On November 4th, let's re-elect Hamilton Councilman Carabelli, Ty, and Whalen. The preceding message paid for by Hamilton Township Democratic Committee.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or an pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccines to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. They are proud to support you. This message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And the Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports here on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for their finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Now, Rich Fisher, you got some stuff to tell us.
Yeah, let's start with the game of the night with Princeton traveling to Trenton in what turned out to be one of the worst days in Princeton High football history. The Little Tigers lost to the Tornadoes 27-14 and also learned that they would be ineligible for the upcoming NJSIAA playoffs. It was just a gut punch to not just Princeton, but Mercer County football in general. The Little Tigers are being disqualified from the playoffs by what is known as the three-team DQ rule, which says no team can participate in the postseason if it has had 3 or more rejections during the regular season. Princeton had 1 on opening day and 2 last week against Nottingham. And this is just really, really disappointing news. Princeton was enjoying its best season in years. The loss dropped them to 6-2, but still on track for a playoff berth. And Coach Charlie Gallagher, as usual, he handled the news with class, and his comments to the Trentonians' Greg Johnson were all above board, without bitterness. But I'm sure most of the county football world is upset about a team being booted that rarely gets into the postseason. And especially Gallagher told Greg Johnson his team's at just 1 ejection in the previous 11 seasons, making this even tougher to take. And then there was the fact Princeton was without 2 of its top offensive players against the Tornadoes. Running back Carmen Carrazone was suspended due to being ejected against Nottingham, and quarterback Quentin DeFaria left the game due to injury in the first quarter. But Trenton couldn't worry about that. And look, the Tornadoes have come off the mat in a big, big way since its 7-turnover game against Eastern 2 weeks ago. Following a victory over Northern Burlington last week, the Tornadoes got nearly 200 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns from Janelle Lentz to topple the Little Tigers, 27-13. Keith Williams threw touchdown passes to Avai Ingram and Sam Anderson. Princeton got a 37-yard TD pass from Ezra Lehman to Elliott Hines, and Andrew Foreman also rushed for a TD. The victory put Trenton at 5-3 and did keep their hopes alive for South Jersey Group 5 playoff berth. Hightstown rolled to its second straight victory, cruising past Allentown 39-6. Ryan Walsh completed 10 of 17 passes for 191 yards, found Javion Carter and Jalen Wallace in the end zone. Carter caught 5 passes for 103 yards. Walsh rushed for 5. Check this out. Walsh only rushed for 5 yards on 3 carries, but guess what? All 3 of those he took over the goal line for 3 touchdowns. Terrence Williams gave Hightstown good field position, returning 3 punts for 83 yards. Hightstown's rushing attack was by committee, and Sincere Cordiger Ryans ran for the Rams' other TD. Owen Baker threw a 44-yard touchdown pass to Joe Franzone for Allentown. Hightstown now 3-5. In other games where we had no details, Ewing clinched at least a share of the Valley Division title with a win over West Windsor-Plainsboro, and Pennsville handily got past Lawrence. So that's it for last night's scores. If we have a break later, we'll go back to the 12th man TD Club Players of the Week. But for now, let's play football.
Let's play football indeed, Mr. Fisher, as Matt James is ready to boot this one away. We haven't seen a long kick yet, and it stays that way. It's a little further out this time. This one taken and returned. This is Whitlock on the return, and he gets this one up to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's good starting position compared to what we've seen so far in this game.
By proxy, that's the best return we've seen today, and it's the best field position that an incredibly hot Bulldogs offense is here to start with. They were unstoppable in that second quarter. And I wonder if the plan is what I think it is, and it's just going to keep feeding Ethan Valenza the ball.
Kyle Franco just noted that Steinert got a delay of game for having the halftime go too long.
Oh, wow. Well, that's senior day for you.
Yeah.
And Vlasic takes this one by himself. Designed QB run, gets about 5 or 6. It's a 2nd and 4 here for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 3, excuse me.
2nd and 3, yeah.
2nd down and 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Well, it was a run to start out, but it wasn't to Valenza. It was to the quarterback, who himself is a really good runner.
He sure is. Both of these teams have quarterbacks that can run to go along with their good running backs. And there he goes again.
A 2nd designed run in a row to Vlasic, and this one, I think he's a little, I'm not sure if the ball crossed the line there. I think he's a little short.
Could be.
But that's the 2nd designed run in a row there for Vlasic, and yes, he is short. 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
I'm guessing this is going to be 4-down territory for the Bulldogs.
Looks like we're going for a 3rd straight QB run. Yes, we are. Vlasic with a little tush-push formation there, falls forward, and he may have just gotten enough to get the first.
Tush-push formation, but you cannot push the tush in Hightstown and high school. You are not allowed to assist the runner. Looks like he did get the first. I don't know. Hightstown, Hopewell's pointing first down.
And they do indeed get the first down there. The not-so-tush-push works. And that's another set of downs here for the Bulldogs. It's kind of weird how that works. You see that play all the time on a professional level, but the other levels it's illegal. Like high school, Pee Wee, you'll never see it.
Yeah, well, same with the pass interference calls.
That one to Valenza as he tries to get to the outside. Tried to cut back in there, but nothing there. Matt James was the first Spartan to meet him.
You know, pass interference in pros, it's a spot foul where you get the ball wherever the interference was.
Right.
And high school and college, it's just a 15-yard penalty and a first down.
It is very interesting, though. Like, I get it to an extent why certain rules are different, but I think for certain things they should just have it all the way through.
Right.
This one, Vlasic rolls out, goes over the middle, finds Whitlock, hurdles a man, breaks a tackle, and he's on his way to the end zone.
Wow.
What a way to start the second half. Mike Whitlock gives the Bulldogs an even bigger lead here.
Absolutely. What an outstanding athletic play. Whitlock. And I'll tell you what, you're seeing it more and more in a college game, but you're seeing more and more guys do this hurdle. And Whitlock did that to perfection, leaping over somebody, and they're just carrying it in the rest of the way. And that was well done.
Now Reinhardt ready to put this in for the PAT to try to make this an 11-point lead. And he does just that.
Extra point is good.
I'll tell you what, Quinyon Simmons has been in the backfield a bunch on these PATs. He's due to block one of them, but unfortunately for the Spartans, not able to do it there. And it's 24-13 Bulldogs.
24.
What a start for Hopewell.
Indeed it was. Chris Autobody hopes you are enjoying today's game. Chris Autobody is only 20 short minutes away from Hamilton Township and Fairless Hills and is a family-owned and operated business by Hamiltonians. They've been in business for over 60 years and can handle anything, all auto body repairs, and work with all insurance companies. Free estimates, complete auto body repairs, lifetime warranties, auto glass replacement, detailing, paintless dent repair, even on-site car rental. Hand off your auto body and repair work to the team that handles everything, including pickup and delivery. Chris Auto Body with 3 locations, Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, and also in Lambertville and New Hope. Another on the ground kick there. Nitty again fields it and falls right to the ground. That one will be at the 35.
Well, once again, they're not asking Grayson Vlasic to do a real lot in this game, but you know, they're asking him to do just enough, and so far he's done just that. He is 4 for 6 for 60 yards and a touchdown.
As the Spartans look to respond here, down by 11.
Yeah, they really do need a response now.
This Bulldog defense looks intense, ready to stop them. It's a 3-4 set as they go to Pate. First play, spins off of a man, spins off of more guys. He's still going. Him staying on his feet didn't necessarily work out for the Spartans that time.
He spun his way into a bit of a loss. I mean, you can't blame him. He's trying to break free and get yards. He's done it so many times. And that time it just backfired a little bit.
It almost looked like he was trying to reverse field there after he broke one of the tackles, but too many hands on him at the same time. DeFrancis is in the backfield again with Pate and LaGuardia. And this one's a toss to Pate. He's got blockers in front of him, and he can't turn the corner there.
You gotta block for him! Get up! Wake up!
The Spartan faithful with the reminders of what the offense needs to do.
Yeah. Saying you got to block for him.
And honestly, they have a good portion of this game. I think the Bulldogs' defense is really starting to to key in on the kid.
Absolutely.
This one a play action. LaGuardia pump fakes, gets it out, and Pate just drops it.
Well, that was almost a smart drop because he was going to get smeared for a big loss.
Yeah, it looked like Luke Hemmer was going to be the one to initiate that loss. And when your car takes a loss, take it to Chris Auto Body on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills for complete auto body repair.
Well, this is about as good a start as Hopewell could hope for to come out in this second half. They have the lead. They add to their lead. And now they get a 3 and out where Steinert loses 3 yards.
Calling all the punt blockers in a max protect look as James boots this one away. It's a decent looking punt. Doesn't get into the hands of Berman. It rolls out of bounds, and they're going to say at the 36.
Okay, so that'll be a 33-yard boot.
I feel like the ball in the possession has started anywhere from the 40 to the 25-yard line on each of these possessions that we've seen for these games, honestly.
Yeah, this seems about, I don't know, usually around the 30, 35, 36.
Here come the white-hot Bulldogs. So we got an official timeout for something here. A new ball, I think they're calling for. While they're getting this situated, don't forget if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian.
Come on, D, let's go. Hold them there. Hold that line.
We're ready to go here now. Second possession for the Bulldogs in this second half, and it goes right to Valenza, who rushes through a couple of tackles there, and they're finally able to bring him down after a tough 6 yards.
Yeah, well, this is welcome back Ethan Valenza game. After he was shut down in those last 2 games, he's come out in this one, been outstanding.
Yeah, you talked about the offensive struggles that Valenza had been facing coming into this, but it seems like it was a point of emphasis to make sure that he got back going in a big way. And Vlasic keeps this one, tries to get around the edge, but he can't. Dom DeFrancis and Mekhi Blackstone there to bring him down.
Dom DeFrancis and Mekhi Blackstone in on the tackle.
Francis Steinert's leading
Third down
tackler.
3 for the Bulldogs.
That makes it 3rd and 3 for the
It's a
Bulldogs
big down
offense.
for the Spartans. They got to stop these guys.
Would you consider this 4-down territory, though, if they don't get it?
No, not in minus territory.
To Valenza, and they get that stop. Ethan Valenza tries to break through a couple. He gets a couple yards, but it's not enough for the first.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it was like 4th and an inch or something like that. Oh, they are going to go for it.
They are. They're keeping it here. Vlasic stays out here. Big 4th down here for the Spartans and the Bulldogs.
They might just be trying to. They might just be trying to draw them off.
You might be right,
I mean,
Fish.
this is pretty long. This is 4th and 2.
Now again, Valenza has been good on the ground, but we just saw that the Spartans can step up and stop him when need be. They go right back to him,
and they got it.
And he got it. Ethan Valenza powers and muscles his way through and gets just enough to keep the chains moving for the Bulldogs. The strength of the offensive line for the Bulldogs, plus the strength of Valenza to get across the line. The Bulldogs' offense is, like I said before when they started, they are white hot right now.
Yeah.
Keep him there. No more yards.
Almost at midfield are the Bulldogs.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
Vlasic takes it, being chased
Stay on him. Get
as he
that ball.
keeps it himself, and he gets out of bounds there.
He can scoot.
Vlasic with the carry.
Indeed he can. He was being hawked down there by the sophomore defensive lineman, John Kemmler.
Yeah, Hendler tried to sort of contain him, but.
And another flag here.
Flag on a play.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but maybe one of the players had said something.
Came late.
Yep, dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Spartans.
Penalties against the Spartans. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Based on reaction, I can see number 2, Matt Gill there, is pretty upset.
That is Steinert's
Gotta keep it
4th
cool.
personal foul
No
of this
more
game.
yards.
As good as Hopewell has been, Steinert hasn't done too much helping with these personal fouls.
Get that ball.
That one to Valenza. He cuts through the middle and gets more than enough for the first down here as the Bulldogs continue to move it.
First down, Bulldogs.
It was about an 11-yard scamper there for the bruising back. We are in the red zone now. The Bulldogs do tend to put Luke Hemmer in the backfield here. We've seen what he can do out of the backfield earlier, but they just might keep it with Valenza here. They do for now.
Get that ball.
And it goes right to him, cuts inside, tries to juke back out, but Mekhi Blackstone wraps him up and brings him down.
Second down, Bulldogs.
That was to Valenza, right?
Yes, it was.
All right. 2-yard pickup there. Oh, Valenza now up to 134 yards.
Spartans defense is going to have to keep him at 134 here. The Bulldogs continue to threaten.
Well, we saw
Right back to him. Inside, what a tackle. Mekhi Blackstone, again, just one arm able to keep it around him, wraps it around and brings him down. And Valenza getting a breather.
it's another big one for the Spartans because, I mean, they're already in Reinhardt field goal range. We saw that in the first half. He kicked a 39-yarder.
Indeed.
You want to at least hold them to 3 and not 7.
This one to Hemmer. Barrels over.
Flag.
There is a flag on the play. Dom DeFrancis was able to wrap him up and bring him down there, but Hammer couldn't get the first.
Hold, looks like a hold.
And it is a hold. That's going to send back the Bulldogs just a little bit.
No, that's the one thing Hopewell did not want to do. Lose yards like that. No.
I don't know whether they're deciding whether they wanted to decline or accept it. That was third down. And they are going to bring it back now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you want to move him back, at least maybe try to put him out of field goal range. But, I mean, he hit that from 39, and that had a little – that could have hit from a few yards deeper, too.
Oh, yeah, he had some room for that one. And even then, they might even go with Hemmer. We saw that punt that he was able to do. Maybe he can kick it a long way for a field goal, too. It's Yadamiich and Whitlock are the out wide receivers. Ben Franco in the backfield with Hemmer and Vlasic. No Valenza this play, and it goes to Hemmer, and he's not going to get anything. He did break through it. He broke the tackles and almost spun out, but the whistles were blown.
Yeah, he broke the tackle. They let go after the whistles blew. They weren't going to get hit with another personal foul.
Yeah, no, not in this situation. And that makes it 4th and about 18, I would want to say. Another tackle for loss there. When your car takes a loss, take it to Chris Auto Body on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills for a complete auto body repair.
Let's see what they do here. 4th down, 12 at the 20.
Well, as of now, it looks like Vlasic and the offense are staying out there.
Interesting. Because this would have been, what, about a 25, 35. Well, this would have been a 42-yarder.
Let's see what Coach Caldwell drew up. Vlasic drops back. And he launches it to the back of the end zone. And that one is just out of reach. The intended receiver was Kyle Yadamiich. And it looked like that was Isaiah Pate on the coverage.
Right on him.
And the Spartans are going to take over here. And let's see if they can get this offense back going.
Well, that was a big stand by Steinert. I mean, you let them score there, and
405, $187.50 to the winner. 000405. Get your winnings at the concession stand.
Sounds like we got a winner down right in front of us, Fish.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Well, I was going to say, you let them score there, and then now you're talking, what, 31-13. You're talking about a 3-possession game with a little over a quarter left. That was huge.
And Pate tries to break right through the middle, but no dice there. Originally met by Gavin Barker, and then a whole host of Bulldogs.
All right, let's go, offense, let's push that ball.
I'll tell you what, Carter Horvath is dying to get into the backfield right now. He is punching on his helmet. He is intensely trying to get back there right now.
Very, very tough player.
Motion man for the Spartans, and a quick little route here to Isaiah Pate. Breaks off of a Jude Berman tackle, but he's not going to get much more after that. They're going to say he got the first down there. Yes, he did.
Okay. Well, he's sort of mimicking his brother there with a little bit of jukes and spins.
No huddle look here for the Spartans, trying to move it down with a little bit under a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. And that one, LaGorda,
he tripped.
Looked like he was going to keep it himself, but he lost his footing. That's going to be a loss of yards there, unfortunately, too, for the Spartans. It's only a 1-yard loss, but either way.
Yeah, I mean, if he'd kept his feet, you don't know how far he would have gone.
Exactly. We've seen that a couple of times when he could have been brought down, but he just kept it moving. LaGuardia takes it out of the backfield, and he's going deep to the other Pate brother, and that one almost intercepted by Jude Berman.
Jude Berman right on it.
Yep,
that was
knocked down by Jude Berman.
Berman knocked it down. He could have had a chance of intercepting that.
Looked like almost his second one-handed interception of the season there. We've seen great secondary play from the Spartans as well, but the Bulldogs ain't no slouches in the secondary either. Whether it is Jude Berman or Ryan Lawn on the other side, they've made some pretty good plays out there. A shotgun look here for the Spartans. This one to DeFrancis. He tries to get around the corner. He does, but it's not enough to get the first.
You don't see DeFrancis getting the ball all that much.
No, not really.
Gets to the 43.
And
Fourth and 4.
The offense is staying out there.
Well, at this point in the game, you might have to.
There's 15 seconds and counting to go in the third. So it looks like they're going to let this one run all the way out. And then we're going to see this fourth down attempt perhaps in the fourth quarter. We're lining up and getting set. 2, 1. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter.
Bulldogs
24-13. The Bulldogs hold the lead. Can the Spartans respond, either tie it up or take the lead? Stay tuned here on the WBCB Sports Network to find out.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association.
Here we go, 4th and 4.
The biggest play of the game here for the Spartans, and it's a pitch to Pate. And did he get the first? But there's a flag.
Yeah, there's a flag. I think somebody hit him before he got. I mean,
I think you're right, Fish. I think he's a little short.
Yeah, I mean, if the flag's on Steinert, I think Hopewell will decline it.
It looks like it is going to be illegal motion.
So, all right.
Or a false start.
False start against these Spartans.
So, I mean, realistically, the flag should have been thrown before the snap.
Right.
They did decline it, and it is going. I think it's going to go into the hands of Hopewell Valley. Yep, yes it is.
Right.
And a huge stop there from Hopewell Valley, and what now seems like perhaps a questionable fourth down call in the positioning that they're in.
No, I don't question that. They had to go for it. I mean, it's getting you know, the way Hopewell's offense has been staying out on the field, you got to try to score. And they came a yard short. I thought on a false start, shouldn't the play not even count?
I don't think it was a false start, actually. It must have
been
been like an illegal formation or an illegal shift or something. Nevertheless, it is Hopewell Valley ball, and it gets right into the hands of Ethan Valenza. Got about a yard there, and our PA announcer has said that was an illegal formation. That was the official call.
Okay.
So that's why the play stood, and it was an ability to decline that penalty.
Was that Valenza that just carried that?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It's only 1 yard on that carry. So 2nd and 9 here for the Bulldogs. And the fresh start to this fourth quarter.
Well, Steinert cannot afford to give up any more points. They have got to lock down.
To Valenza, tries to power through. Gets about 4 yards there, but he's brought down by 2 Spartans.
I mean, they got to lock down, and they cannot let Hopewell, even if they don't score, they can't let them take 3-4 minutes off of this clock.
No, not at all. They need to get them down immediately. And Hopewell doing exactly what they need to do, taking their time now. We saw the effectiveness of their no huddle early on in the game, but now able to go back to the slow, methodical approach that we saw to start. This one, a keeper to Vlasic, and he's pulled back. He's close. They're gonna down him just short of the first down here.
They're going to go for it.
Absolutely they are. We might see that variation of the tush push again. You got both Hemmer and Valenza in the backfield. Vlasic under center.
Vlasic's 28 carries for Vlasic so far.
And Vlasic looking for the hole, and he gets it, and he gets a couple more out of it.
I'm sorry, I meant Valenza. Vlasic had that carry for sure.
Yes, that was Vlasic on the first down. Little tush-push variation, not so tush-push. And that one got more than the allotted yards he needed. He got a couple after that.
He picked up 4 on that. And that's going to give Hopewell a chance to really run some clock now. 9:32 and counting. I get the feeling you're going to see some long counts.
Motion man is Hemmer.
Maybe not.
This one to Valenza, and he's got the first down, and he's got more.
A hard run.
Only guy there to bring him down was Blackstone, and Valenza's down.
Oh, man, you do not. Let's just hope this is a cramp or something.
He's holding on to what looks like that right knee here.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, the way that they're going about it, it looks like it's just a cramp.
Okay.
So thankfully, you're just stretching him out.
Stretch him out. Good.
Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week is the Trentonian, or online at thetrentonian.com. And celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all, from new and pre-owned cars to trucks and SUVs, plus work-ready vehicles. They have a great variety of EV vehicles, and Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. Coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business.
Would like to thank you, Ryan Baxter, for treating me to a Wooder at halftime.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Anything for the two-time Hall of Famer.
Well, while they work on Valenza, let's see if we have time to go through the 12th Man TD Club players of the week. Offensive back of the week, Ryan Gregg from Ewing, senior quarterback. He went 12 for 15 for 308 yards and 4 touchdowns and ran for 20 yards in the score in Ewing's 40-7 win over Allentown. Lineman of the week, Justin Edwards of Heightstown, a senior center. The Rams rushed for 204 yards. Okay, Valenza is, this looks like more than the cramp.
Yeah, he's being helped off.
He's being helped off, and oh, man.
He's being helped off by 2 of the bigger offensive linemen that they got there. That's Mac Przelski and Callum Shaw.
Oh, man, you do not like to see that.
Not a little bit. So
I mean,
if we have an update on him later on, then we will happily give it. But
he's going out with 161 yards.
That's the last thing you want to see if you're a Bulldog fan. So it's Hemmer in the backfield now, taking over for Valenza, and they go right to him, and he's gonna scamper his way in for a touchdown. And now he is holding his knee, But that looks like it's going to be, he's holding on to his knee. He scores his second touchdown of the game, and now he's down and hurt.
Wow. I mean, he went through Steinert like butter on that play. But wow. Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
2 straight plays, and the 2 top runners for the Bulldogs are down. Hammer ripped off his helmet.
Oh man.
That's just such a shame, Fish. It's
yeah. I mean,
both of them.
We don't know the
so
extent
hard.
of anything yet. But wow. I mean, 2 straight plays. Yeah. I'm looking to see where Valenza's at over there.
He's right there in the middle of the bench, right at the 45.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's sitting down. All right, well, Hammer seems to be walking off okay.
He's got a bit more, he's putting a bit more weight on the leg.
Yeah.
Yep, he's okay.
He has a little more pep in his step than Valenza did.
Either way, what a run there from Hammer.
Yeah.
That's his second touchdown of the game. And it's exactly what the Spartans didn't need as Reinhardt puts it through for another PAT to make it 31-13 Bulldogs.
I got to think that puts it out of reach.
8:58 left in the game.
We still got little less than 9 minutes to go. 8:58 up on the clock as we get ready for more Spartans offense here. I wouldn't necessarily say that they've been sputtering, but this defense for Hopewell has really, really locked in and done their job when they needed it.
Yeah, I guess they made some adjustments at halftime and figured some things out here. And let's see. Hammer now with 65 yards in the TD, or 2 TDs.
And one of those touchdowns is one of the most impressive high school runs I've ever seen.
They've rushed for 267 yards so far.
Wow.
As Hopewell. But let's see what Valenza's all about.
Yadamiich kicks this one off. Fair caught.
Well, I got to think you're going to see Steinert go to the air here a little bit.
We'll see what LaGuardia's got in his arm here. We've seen.
I mean, they might try to get, see if they can get Pate to break one like he's able to do, maybe on first down. But you don't want to keep that clock moving.
No, you don't. But with as good of a player as Isaac Pate can be, he can be like a one play and gone kind of player. But that's about the guys behind him that are able to set in front of him, I should say, that are able to set him up and get him to that position.
Come on, offense, let's go!
3 receivers at the bottom of your screen here for the Spartans: Feniello James and Isaiah Pate.
Come on, let's go!
And this one goes to Isaac. Patiently gets to the outside, carries a couple Bulldogs with him, and he's got enough for the first down.
Strength, just the strength. Absolutely amazing.
Initial contact there from Jacob Berman on the Hopewell Valley side. LaGuardia right back to him is Pate, and he's not going to get anything going there. Tackled for no gain. Might even be a loss. There's a 1-yard loss as we got a rogue balloon on the field.
Oh, no.
Well, they're not going to stop play for that one.
Nope. See if the balloon can make a tackle.
Well, it's got to be a tough task tackling Isaac Pate. I'm not sure who could have tackled Pate on that one. Lowers the shoulder and booms a defender. Gets the first down and a tad more. Pate gets a break here.
That's a 14-yard pickup.
And now this handoff. That one was to Jeff DeBrew, and he gets himself a first down.
Well, I guess I was wrong about Steinert going to the air.
And Hopewell calls a timeout, and they need one.
I guess maybe Steinert sees something. You know, Hopewell might be playing a little soft because they don't want Steinert to hit a quick one. They want to make him, drive down the field. And I guess Steinert's just sort of taking advantage of that right now.
Yeah, Pate's had 2 big runs already to start this drive, and now they got Jeff DeBrew back there while he's on the sideline getting a break. He's had 2 straight pretty big runs. The Spartans definitely aren't going to go down without a fight here, Fish.
No. Pate now up to 173 yards.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, check that. No, wait. 177.
Wow.
DeGrew had that last carry for 10. The difference, though, in offense is Pate's got 177, but the rest of the offense rushing only has 3 yards. Let's get back to this.
Sorello, Pate, and Feniello are the wide receivers. Or Cerullo, I should say, and it goes right to him. Not much after the little screen there, but it gives him a second and manageable, probably a 2nd and 7, I'd say.
Yeah, but he couldn't get out of bounds.
Or 2nd and 8, I should say, excuse me.
2nd down, Spartan.
Keeping the same look out there. Same 3 receivers. Isaac Pate in the backfield. And that goes right to him. Pate gets to the outside, slips one man, runs through Jude Berman, and he finally gets out of bounds. Brought down by Ben Franco. Some of the fans are saying that was a little extracurricular.
Yeah.
I mean, it was close. But I don't think that was penalty worthy, personally.
Oh, there you go. And the refs agree with you.
You heard it here first. I said it, so it goes.
Yes.
Same looking set here. Isaiah Pate and Feniello and Cerullo out there. And they got the Bulldogs, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
Nope, we got a false start.
Yeah, one of the Steiner linemen came up right away banging his legs.
As good as they can be, some of these penalties have really set them back in ways that they haven't been able to recover from. And the clock continues to run, 7:15 and counting. Hopewell's got 3 possession lead. And that time, I think they got him. Indeed they did.
Yep.
So put them back where they were originally. It's still 3rd down, but it's a lot easier.
Well, that was key to get that back.
Now let's see if they can get themselves another set of downs. LaGorda goes to Pate, gets to the outside, finds a hole, and drags another Bulldog forward for the first down and a few more after that. I know he doesn't want to lose on this senior day.
Nope.
No huddle look again for the Spartans, right back to Pate, and they're going to bring him back a little bit, actually. No timeouts being utilized just yet as the clock is approaching 6 minutes left, 6:07 to be specific. Pate taking another breather. Isaac Pate, that is. Isaiah out there as receiver.
We want a touchdown.
Shotgun look. LaGorda goes to the end zone. Feniello, and that one almost intercepted. Jude Berman again. He was almost able to come down with it, but the ground knocked it out. So now it's 3rd down for the Spartans.
Well, yeah, through the hands, and then, yeah, he did trap it. We had a pretty good view of it up here, but came close to picking it.
And Nico Feniello, the intended receiver there, just over his head and almost into the arms of Jude Berman. This one right back to Pay, spins out of a tackle from Hemmer, but he's not able to do much more. Andrew Ellis was there to meet him after he spun free from Hemmer. And Pate's on the ground.
Player down the field.
He's not necessarily holding any limbs here, so I can't really tell, and now he's blocked by a wall of Spartans. Immediately to his feet, though, is Isaac Pate, and he's going to bring himself off the field here. I mean, he's been getting hit pretty hard all game today, so might be really starting to feel it near the tail end of this game.
Yeah, for sure.
As talented as that kid is, this offense leans on him a lot.
Yes. Yes, you are certainly correct there.
Dom DeFrancis is back in the backfield now. Dropping back, LaGorda going to the end zone for DeFrancis, one-handed, but it's out. It fell out of his hands.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was in bounds anyway. I couldn't tell.
I think he was, and DeFrancis almost came down with what would have been possibly catch of the year for this Spartans offense.
You're not kidding.
But stellar defense played yet again by the Bulldogs, and they get the ball right back, and they can do pretty much whatever they want with it now.
Well, I think they're just going to try and grind. I don't know what Valenza's status is, but I'm sure, I mean, the game seems to be pretty well in hand. I don't think you want to put him back out there. Let's see. I don't see him coming out.
I don't see him out there.
He is standing up, though. He's standing up on the sideline, so that's a good sign.
In the backfield is Preston Horvath, number 26. And his first carry goes for about a yard.
Horvath with the carry. Second down, Bulldog.
Preston Horvath, a sophomore, 5'11".
Well, Bulldogs defense on that last stand, they really tightened up. They let Steinert run the ball and take some time off the clock and get close. But once they got close enough, they really tightened up. And great job by the defense.
Shotgun look here for the Bulldogs. Vlasic directing traffic. Looks like he got a snap that he wasn't really ready for as Horvath tries to break through, and he's not going to get much as he's brought down possibly for a loss of about 1 or 2. But there was a flag thrown, I believe.
We haven't talked about it, but there's been a lot of penalties in this game. It's 70 on Steinert and 60 on Hopewell.
An unsportsmanlike conduct again on the Spartans.
Well, and that's their 5th personal foul.
The Spartans have been getting a lot of these personal fouls here on their senior day. Yeah, they had a tough task coming into this game playing this Hopewell Valley team, but they haven't done themselves too many favors with all the personal fouls. As the clock creeps with 4:10 and some change. And that one right back to, not to Horvath. Vlasic keeps it himself. And he almost gets enough for the first down there. It's going to be around 2nd and 2, I'll say.
Second down and about 2 for the Bulldogs.
Vlasic showing off his legs here later on in the game. He's always had that ability to run, but we've seen it more from Seen it more from Valenza and Hemmer today.
So 75 yards in penalties for the Spartans. Well, it might be more than that. 15, 30,
We might be pushing into the 80s right now, Fish.
60, 75, no, 75.
Vlasic with the handoff back to Horvath, and he's brought down. I think he's a little bit short of the first down mark. No, he's got it.
Who was that?
That was Preston Horvath on the carry, number 26.
How many did he get?
He got, it was a 2nd and 2. He got like 3 yards. He got enough for the first down.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Just going through my penalties here.
Well, there's been a couple. Another set of downs here for the Bulldogs, as it looks like they're just going to continue to run this clock out. 2:42 to go.
Come on, hold that line, defense!
Line took their time getting set. Vlasic takes the snap right to Horvath. And the Spartans defense brings him down, possibly even for a loss. And when your car takes a loss, take it to Chris Auto Body on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills for complete auto body repair.
Yeah, 7 for 75 for the Spartans. And 5 personal foul penalties.
That's really what's been the killer for them. They've played well outside of that, but the personal...
Well, that hasn't really made much of a difference in this second half.
No, not really.
Hopewell has just dominated this second half.
They've really locked in once they got out of that locker room. Now Vlasic gives that one off to Horvath.
Horvath with the carry.
Now that's Preston Horvath out there, not Carter Horvath.
Right.
Preston a sophomore, Carter a senior. I'm assuming there's a relation there.
Yeah, you would think.
But I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again.
Yeah, you never know. You think they're brothers and they're cousins, or sometimes they're not even related. Although Horvath isn't what you would call a real common name.
No. It's like we have Jacob and Jude Berman as well. The J's and the same last name has me thinking that there's a relation there. But again, I've been wrong more often than I've been right, so... Under a minute now to go for the Bulldogs. As here goes Horvath. Horvath bringing a couple Spartans with him and finally goes down. That's his biggest rush of the game. And that's going to be a 4th and 5 here. But the clock continues to run, and that may have just been the last play of the game that we're going to see. And Hopewell Valley has come into Spartan Field and spoiled senior day for a red-hot Spartans team.
And let me tell you something. This was a dogfight in the first half, and Hopewell just took over in the second half. Kudos to their defense, which just shut down Steinert in that second half. And I am going to head down there, my friend, so I will see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Rich Fisher. Well, what else can I say about this game here? Hopewell came into this game as, well, one of the teams to beat in Mercer County. It's been like that for a good portion of the time, and they continue to stay that way as the Spartans look to bounce back from this. They had won 5 straight, I believe, coming into this. Nevertheless, let's see if they could rebound next time. And stay tuned with us here on the WBCB Sports Network, as we'll have Robbinsville and Hamilton High West for you here at 2 p.m. on the network, so stay tuned for that. But until then, your final here, Hopewell Valley 31, Steinert 13. Thank you again to our sponsors, the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, the New Jersey Education Association, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Trentonian, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, Italian People's Bakery, Chris Auto Body, and Haldeman Ford. For your cameraman, Rich Sale, giving you the best shots you've ever seen. For my color commentator, Rich Fisher, I've been Ryan Baxter saying so long from Spartan Field, with a final again, 31-13 Bulldogs.